What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Flash video. So if you've been reading the comics, you would have been kept up with the Black Hole storyline, but if you haven't, if you just watched the show, then this video is for you, and I will be discussing just who Black Hole are, and will they actually come to the Flash in Season 4, or possibly in a future season. Now, Black Hole were instrumental to actually being in or causing everything that has happened really in The Flash since it was rebooted in The Flash Rebirth. Now, the Black Hole, they're a terrorist organisation and they are hell-bent on harnessing the Speed Force, and they are angry that, well, our friend Barry actually keeps it for himself. And what they were able to do, they were able to actually make a Speed Force kind of machine that then created the Speed Force storms that we saw in Flash Rebirth. And if you remember, at the end of The Flash Season 3, we saw, again, Speed Force storms that were causing all of the problems. Now, they're not definitely Speed Force storms, but it is I think very likely that that is what has caused all these problems. But Black Hole actually harness the Speed Force, and they end up actually making weapons from this. And throughout the first couple of issues in the Lightning Strikes Twice storyline, we actually see the Flash and his new lead group of speedsters. So what actually happens is the Speed Force storms happen, and then we see a whole bunch of new speedsters actually go around, which leads us to August Hart, which he is Godspeed. Now, Godspeed was a villain and technically the partner of the Flash. August Hart went around and he was actually able to make Speed Force copies of himself so he could be in more than one place at the same time, so he could exist as August Hart and also Godspeed. And what actually happened was that the Black Hole were experimenting on speedsters, these new speedsters. So we had quite a lot of people who got these powers and then actually used them for bad, and were then put in Iron Heights. Some were murdered, and then Black Hole were behind this. Of course, as well, the person behind all of these problems was Dr. Joseph Carver. Now, Dr. Joseph Carver was a disgraced Star Labs employee. He was actually struck by lightning and became very angry that he didn't actually get Speed Force powers. He just had scars on his head. Now, he was actually behind all of this, and funnily enough, Black Hole are actually still going. So what happened was he tried to become a speedster, and then, well, it did not work. His body wasn't ready. He tried to jam the Speed Force into himself, but Barry was saying that's not how it works, and that is essentially what happened. Now, Black Hole seemingly were defeated, but they are still around. We've seen them briefly later on. Iris West has been investigating them, and actually we saw an issue of The Flash where Iris West was able to infiltrate the whole organisation of Black Hole. And it turns out, now, one of the people who was helping Barry give everyone and use the speedster powers was Mina Dewan of, well, Star Labs. And what actually happened was the fact that she was seemingly killed. And, well, actually what happens is she ends up, after this, she pops up, and she is actually an agent of Black Hole. So she is an agent of Black Hole, and that is absolutely insane. Now, I'm really hoping that we see Mina in The Flash. I think that would be really, really cool. And it's interesting to see what is happening because, well, was she an agent of Black Hole the entire time? Because she actually helped take down Carver as well. Now, one thing that was also interesting about Black Hole is the fact that what they do is they seem to be linked with the Ninth Circle, who are an international crime organisation, and they have been causing all of the problems over in Green Arrow Rebirth as well. And we actually had a recent team up with the Flash and Green Arrow himself, and Green Arrow actually pointed out that, well, these Black Hole employees or terrorists actually had the same logo, and they teamed up because there was a lot of Speed Force issues going on, and they actually take down a cable of Black Hole, who are also teamed with the Ninth Circle. So it's absolutely crazy that this is going on. And it seems like this is a bigger mystery than anything we've seen so far. And it looks like Black Hole are linked to something else. Now, they seem to be harnessing the Speed Force and refining it in some way. And maybe the Ninth Circle are actually behind this group, which would make sense. A group of international villains trying to actually harness the Speed Force, well, that would make them a hell of a lot of money. Now, the question is, will they actually come to the Flash? I do hope that Black Hole appears some way, shape or form. They would be a good villain for the Flash. However, we do have the Thinker for next season, but we could have Black Hole in the background causing issues, and we could hint at them Flash Season 5. So that would be really cool. I would like to see them. Interestingly, you could see the Ninth Circle over in Arrow. I think that would be a good thing. I might do a video explaining more on who the Ninth Circle are and could they actually pop up in Arrow. If you want it, please do drop a like if you do actually want to see that. So let me know if you want to see a video on that. But the Black Hole, they're in the background so far at the moment, and I think that having them on the show would be good. At least, even if we just have Mina, that could lead to that at the as well. But that is it for this video. Please do drop a like, please do subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.